If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Good morning and good evening, everyone. My name is Sagar. I'm from ZaranTech. So welcome to this SAP Extended Warehouse Management Ask Me Anything session, which is a live session. So what you can expect from this session is it's an in-depth insights into SAP EWM. We have our expert consultant who will be giving you solutions for all your queries. Couple of tips and best practices with real world use cases. So the overall agenda of the session is features and functionality, SAP EWM implementation and integration strategies, and couple of common challenges with the solution. So we have a trainer who has very good experience on SAP EWM. His name is Mr. Vignesh. So he has done a lot of implementation on the same. So he'll be there to assist you and guide you in this particular session. So we have our participant Munaf, Mr. Rao, Rohit Khanna as well. So may I please understand your profile and what is your agenda to take up this particular extended EWM training? And let us make this more interactive session so that it's gonna be a fun session. So can we start with Mr. Munaf? So may I please understand your profile and we can take things forward accordingly. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, myself Munaf. So I'm having around 15 plus years of SAP exposure. In that MM and WM together, I worked for 7 years. The remaining I'm with the EWM support level, not implementation so far. So first time I got an implementation project. So in that I want to have like I want to start from the scratch everything. So I want to understand how this templates will work and how this non-SAP to SAP, how the data flow will work, and other sort of things, new functionalities of new versions of EWM. So this is the takeaway I'm expecting.
Got it. Got it. Thank you so much, Munaf. How about Mr. Rao? Rao?
Hello. Yeah, good morning. Thank you. I have around 5 years of experience in SAP EWM. I would like to know about the SAP EWM and integration with the third-party logistics and other integration areas. And what are the prerequisites to have this SAP EWM? This I would like to know.
Got it. Got it. Great. And we have Rohit as well. Rohit Khanna, so can you please unmute yourself and let us know your agenda and a quick background of yourself? Rohit, are we connected?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Rohit, you are audible now.
Oh, yeah, I'm audible. Okay. So, hi friends. My name is Rohit Khanna. I hail from Patna, Bihar, and I'm very much new to this app, this course. My background is I have completed my BCom and MCom, Masters in Commerce. I am a student of Commerce. Okay, and I just want to have a query about such things. This EWM course, as I know this in future the SAP is doing very good now, and a lot of MNCs and even domestic companies are now tying with this SAP organization to fulfill their all the structure, architecture, and all everything in their company. That's why I was eager to know about such things. No?
Understood. Great, great. Thank you so much for your introduction and your agenda.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
over to you, Vignesh. You can take up the next session. And now that you understood what exactly is the requirement, let's make it more interactive, right? So you can ask and you can feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions to Vignesh so that we'll be able to solve all your queries and let's make it more interactive. Over to you, Vignesh. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Hi team, thank you very much for joining today's webinar session. So I heard the information from Munaf, Rao and Gauri. So I have noted as well. And Rao, just for your information, you said you already worked in SAP EWM. Is it? If I heard you correctly, you said 5+ years of experience worked in SAP EWM.
Yes, the basic knowledge I have in the SAP WM, but
Okay.
I have a proper knowledge in SAP WM and other integrations have idea.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are basically you're currently working in WM and also you touched EWM also and now okay.
Yeah, not at in experience level. Just I would like to know completely. So especially with the integration area and what I missed and what I exactly focus on. And I would like to know about is it integrated with the third-party logistics? That part I need to know because I'm expecting a third-party logistics integration. So that's what my focus area is integration, especially.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I'll start today's session. We go to the agenda of this meeting. The trainer introduction we have, the student introduction already done. We just completed. I'll just cover the first part, trainer introduction. Myself, Vignesh. So I have 15+ years of SAP experience in which I have covered across all the modules. I worked in the integration platform and then WM and then EWM as well. So currently I'm working on the implementation and managing the team. And that's all my overall experience. With this 15 years, I came across a lot of experience from different exposure, kind of support, implementation, the development objects. So across, I covered all the areas in the SAP implementation module. And about SAP, and also I have done the SAP certification for the EWM module, and also I have delivered the training across clients and then for companies as well. About SAP, since we all working currently in SAP, I do not want to touch basics of SAP. Okay, and like as you know, right, SAP is a German company, and it was introduced long back, like 30 years back. And also, SAP stands for System Applications and Products in Data Processing. Okay, so like we SAP and not the other the software, right? So SAP, like it integrates all the modules that you are aware. Like we have many modules like production, starting from production, raw material, and then when you are selling goods, SD, and then APU also comes to picture, advanced process automation for the planning for the material for the production. And also for storing the warehouse, we need the warehouse management, and now we have extended warehouse management. So across we come across different modules. This is for part of the core of SAP, and now we have very diversified module that we have EP, and then we have many modules that SAP come up with the supply chain management box, right? Transportation management. So like it's plenty of modules that SAP introduced, like when the business is growing and the years are keep on changing. And this is all about the history of SAP. It's founded in Germany by 5 former EWM, the IBM employees, and started at 1972. And then over the period, now we are at 2023. So we have many changes from SAP that I said. We have SCM box introduced recently and related to supply chain management. Now we are focusing on the EWM part. In the supply chain management, 9.5 was the latest version. Okay, so in the 9.5, EWM 9.5 also it's kind of decentralized system. So this will be the separate system, and TM 9.5. So there are many systems inside the supply chain management box. When we do the changes, right, or we have any communication, we have to integrate back to the core ECC. Okay, now the ECM is separate box. So initially it was there a couple of years back. Now after this cloud and the HANA comes into the picture, the embedded EWMs, embedded S4 HANA, the SCM box also inside the EWM. So we no need to integrate anything. So this is part of S4 HANA. After S4 HANA, this will be available. Okay, these are all the latest approach for the EWM. So one we have the latest EWM is for extended warehouse management and embedded S4 HANA. That is one kind of version is available. The other one decentralized EWM. And the latest version will be 9.5. Okay, SAP has come up with a lot of changes in that. So latest version 9.5. Post to that, you directly move to S4 HANA. Okay, and within this, this is the separate box, decentralized one. So that is the latest update. Okay, from SAP about the supply chain related modules. So that is all about the SAP. And again, the outlook for the job, right? So as you know, SAP is very niche skill, and also in the market, it's very hard to get the EWM profiles, and the market is huge now. Now that you know, right, the e-commerce is gradually increasing across the countries, okay, in the world. And when e-commerce it increase, then it potentially increase the warehouse related operations also. As many of us know, this will be stored in the warehouse and then it will move in different places. So the e-commerce plays a vital role here, and the EWM also come into picture. And nowadays, as the technology grows, there are many companies, they go with robotic based and the automation, automating their warehouse operations. Okay, that is the latest trend that company has introduced. Okay, now we see many automated warehouses like robotic based one, so there are no manual intervention is needed. So there are many aspects that comes into picture, and also job wise we have plenty of opportunity available. And also the market was like with slow for 10 years back, right, when EWM introduced. Now after the period, many companies, many clients switched to from EWM to WM to EWM. Okay, so in this case, the opportunity also growing, and the number of employees that is needed in the project also keep on growing. Okay, so if you have core knowledge in the EWM concept, then we will be sustaining, and then this will be the market rate that we can see right in the USA market. So around $1,45,575 per year with the average like 69.99 per hour. So this we want to highlight here. And also the high value is quoted 1,80,000. Okay, and the lowest value 1,22,000 plus. So this is all about the marketing trend, the job trend for the EWM, and also the job title. So when we come into job title, we have different titles like consultant, lead, senior associate, architecture, and then functional consultant. So these are all the various job opportunity available for EWM. And I'm going into the salary structure again. This we already covered now in the previous slide, like the median, and we provided the percentage, like 20 to 90%, how the market structure will be. And this is all the job trend from we covered over the period from 2009 to 2023. Okay, until this period. So you see, we categories in three parts: permanent, contract, and all category. So now over the period, the market is keep on increasing. Okay, and now we are at here, and we are at this stage. So we are sure over the period there are no downtime. Only it keeps on increasing. Only thing is that learn the technology and confident on it, and then whenever SAP release the new things, that we have to adapt and then learn. So that we will also grow and then up to market trends and then job trends speed. Okay, and the fields leveraging the SAP. So here, as you know, right, SAP integrates different modules. Okay, for example, financing and banking. So we have FICO, financing and control module, where all the financial related transaction happen after the shipment is completed or the transaction is complete. Okay, and then we have manufacturing, we have PP, production plant, production planning module is available from SAP. So where all the manufacturer related orders will be processing, the process order and the production order, everything will be handled, like how the raw material is purchased, from there how the finished goods are produced. Okay, so this module is covered in this area. And then the retail and consumer goods. Okay, so how we are selling the goods, like from warehouse, like from manufacturer to the end customer. So that we discover. And then we have healthcare and pharmaceuticals company. So like medicine, we have many clients like Sanofi and etc. So they do deal with the pharmaceutical related product. And then the transportation and logistics. So now that we have the transportation and management module introduced by SAP, here all the transport related things will be happening there. And the public sector and the government. Now the government also started using SAP in many aspects, like for the workflow creation and everything, and the education and research, and then media and entertainment across all the scenarios. Now everybody started using SAP. Earlier, that's not the case. Like over the last periods, right? Companies sense that SAP is the costliest software and no one can adopt it. Only the big corporate company adopt. Now the trend was changing. Now even the small company also, they started using SAP. The reason why, right? They have some different packages for, they are targeting small and medium companies also, that they started using SAP with some functionality. Okay, so that now the customers also increasing from SAP side. And about this course, for this course, we will be covering the basics of supply chain management, like how the once the finished product is reached to the warehouse, how, what are all the different options that we do inside the warehouse, and how the material will go out, in and outflow, and managing the internal transfers. Okay, this is all about this course, and we detailedly cover everything. And okay, now who should take up this course, right? And like it's like we have 3 resources now, and as we know, right, we have the application consultant, project team member, and then power user. So power user and key user, we mean that level, and then the project manager, the team member level, the initial level, that the consultant also can take up this course. It's up to individuals, like about their interest and knowledge. We can take up this course, and then we can up to speed with the latest market trends. Okay.
Perfect. And before we start with the next slide, we have Biswajit Mohanty, we have Mr. Brijesh, Sarika, all joined in. I guess they joined in a couple of minutes late. So Biswajit, Mr. Brijesh and Sarika, very good morning and good evening. So can we please understand your profile, like your academic background and the work experience you carry, and what is your agenda to get into SAP EWM? So let's have a quick intro, so that even our trainer will get to know your agenda and it's going to be more interactive. So could we please start with Mr. Biswajit Mohanty?
Hi, good morning. So basically, I'm a SAP MMWM consultant having more than 14 years of experience in SAP.
Okay.
So as highlighted that EWM is the now hot module or the eye catcher, whatever you can say. So basically, understanding the nitty-gritty and the technical details is my agenda. That's it.
Hello.
Yeah, Brijesh, you're audible.
Yes, sir. I am working in supply chain management actually from last 17 years.
Okay.
So I just
And
want
what
to
is your
further
agenda to get into SAP EWM?
just for further information about new things.
Understood. So you are planning to upskill yourself and
Yeah.
get a wider perspective and get into a better horizon in terms of
Yes, yes.
SAP EWM. Great, great. How about you, Asha? I would like
Hello,
to understand your
sir.
profile.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Actually, I'm working as an MM consultant, but they have given me an opportunity to work in EWM field. But I have went through like YouTube videos, and I'm little bit I have upgraded knowledge, but like in a particular manner, the way I need to study, that I have not learned yet. But fundamentally, I know about EWM by watching YouTube videos and surfing internet. That is why only.
Understood. Got it. Great. So
Mm.
let's make it more interactive session, right? So all the participants can unmute and ask all the doubts or queries so that our trainer would be there to, resolve it. So any other questions or doubts so far from any of the participants? You can always raise your hands so that we can take all the questions one by one.
So about the course.
About EWM, about the program, like about the course later part, I'll take care. The last 2, 3 slides about the course, I'll be there to solve your queries. About EWM, if you have any doubts from any participants, you can feel free to raise your hand and our trainer would be there to, give answers for all the EWM questions.
Yeah.
All right. So you can move to the next slide, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay, this is I'm just continuing the next slide, the training benefits. Okay, by covering this training, we offer the certifications and also the experienced instructor also will be available upgrading yourself and then enrolling the students. And also we have the training blocks and the recording videos available across each session. Okay, this is all about the training benefits.
Yes, I'll be there and I'll be going ahead and explaining the training benefits at the end. So you can get into the next slide. What is SAP EWM?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I'm moving to the next slide. Like what is SAP EWM? Okay, so that is what we covered here. And EWM means Extended Warehouse Management. Okay, so this is comes into the picture when from EWM module. Now SAP is having SAP WM Warehouse Management. Okay, and then now they have introduced EWM module also. It was introduced 10 years back. With they have over the period they have added new functionality in it. Now that in WM it's a traditional one and it was created to handle the business like past many years, right? 20 years, 30 years back, how the business. Now the business also gradually changing. Now that the software also they have upgraded, like now that we have cloud and all the other functionalities available, the robotic. So by managing the latest trend, they come up with EWM and also EWM we have very good subject available. For example, as I explained, there are many warehouses that manages automatically like robotic process without any manual intervention. So those kind of functionality EWM provides where WM it won't provide. So that is the reason the EWM comes into picture. And now that the many companies are moving to WM instead of WM module. Okay, the EWM is hard now across all. The only thing is that how we can manage effectively and use the EWM module. Okay, now moving to the next slide. About EWM, we have different topics. Okay, how the outbound is outbound, and then the inbound, and then the physical outbound. We'll talk about the inbound first. Inbound. So we have the warehouse now, for example. Okay, in XYZ city, and the material is coming from some company or the production line or some third-party system. Okay, so when it reaches our warehouse, so we have to unload the goods and then we have to store it in our warehouse. Okay, so for that purpose, we call it as inbound, the inbound related operations. So how the material, the goods are receiving, docking, undocking, and then placing inside the warehouse. That is the first part. This will cover in the inbound part. And we have the physical movement. Okay, so once you receive the material in the warehouse, there might be some quality inspection or moving the material from one location to other location due to various factors, various reasons. Okay, the internal businesses. So for that, the internal movement, the topic will come into picture. And also we have the outbound scenario. So how we call outbound scenario? When you receive the product inside the warehouse, once we have the sales or the outbound delivery created by the company, then the goods will be now dispatched to the customer. Okay, now the truck will come and then we will loading process will happen. Okay, we have to load the particular good and then we have to deliver to the customer. Now the picking will come. Okay, we have to pick the product and then pack it and then send it to the final destination, like the transportation unit. So this is all about the different aspect that we are going to cover. Okay, and also SAP EWM, it is manages the high volume warehouse operations, and it has the integration complex supply chain with warehouse and distribution process in delivering the ultimate in. So it also has the different tracking options in the inventory level, and also the cross docking comes into the picture. So when you say cross docking, so earlier I used to explain, right, inbound outbound process, where when the inbound happens, the goods will receive and then we have to store it in the final destination. One rack will be there, and then in the storage bin we have to store, and then once we get the outbound delivery against the particular product, then we take the product and then send. But in the cross-stacking process, what happens? Like, no need to, when you receive the goods, you no need to put it in the final destination bin. Okay, so just keep in the staging bin itself. Okay, when you receive the goods, there is an program, there is an some concept. Okay, and when immediately the outbound delivery also be created, then it will route to the next container or the next transportation unit. You don't need to store anywhere in the warehouse. Receive the goods and then keep it in somewhere, and then move to again to the different track. Okay, no manual intervention is needed in order to avoid the faster shipment. Okay, so that process is followed. So there are different like that. There are different topics that SAP comes up with in the EWM module. Okay, now here you see, right, this is the classic ECC, and here we have SAP EWM standalone system, and also SAP has come up with different options. Now we have EWM embedded in S4 HANA, and also embedded EWM HANA decentralized, S4 HANA decentralized, the standalone EWM. Now we are at this stage. As I explained before, like the other participants are not joined during the time. So I was talking about the SCM module, supply chain management. Okay, in the supply chain management, 9.5 was the latest version in the decentralized. So here the transportation management, EWM, all are clubbed together in the SCM box. Okay, and also we have other opportunity. The latest one will be the embedded EWM module. So in the embedded EWM module, we have all in the same one, like we have the core ECC. Okay, so that's all about this slide. Here, the key objectives of warehouse management system. So the high customer service we get, okay, and then the process standardization. There are different processes that we standardize in this, and also increase the efficiency and the productivity. Yeah, like use the resource properly and cost effectively, and achieve the more effective way of managing the warehouse. So that's the objective of the warehouse management. And also, as I mentioned, this reduces the inventory and labor costs. And also, we have a greater visibility and decision support. It shows all the aspects, like how where we are lagging and how to improve them. Everything will be shown up. And then the automation scalability also. So we have many automations that we can achieve in the warehouse management module. And moving into the organization unit, okay. In the organization unit, as you know, right, we have one warehouse. In that warehouse, we have different storage type will be available. So when you say storage type is nothing but in the warehouse, for example, you have 1,000 square feet. Okay, in the 1,000 square feet, for example, in the 1,000 square feet of warehouse, you can split the part of your warehouse. Okay, for example, first 20 feet that you can consider on storage type. Storage type means like we have racks right in the warehouse. So similarly, we can segregate the number of portions. So okay, then we may name it differently, and then we used to distinguish between different options, right? In the storage type, we'll be having bulk storage, and then the partial pallet, partial picking. There are different options, like how you pick up your material. Okay, and each storage type, we have the storage section, and the storage section will be having storage bins. Now that the traditional WM has also have the same concept, but here the storage section is not mandatory. Okay, in EWM, in storage section, you can skip this. Okay, storage type can be directly assigned to storage bin. So Storage bin is nothing but we have you see many in the warehouse, right? In the storage bin, we keep all the products, right? We have different levels also. There are 5 levels or something, and then we keep our pallet of product. You see in many Walmart, the Costco, the other here also in the DMart in India, you can see in many parts that how they store the material. So that is our final storing material in the product. Okay, and this is how the structure will work. Each has the different concept, and this is about the warehouse layout design. Okay, so as I explained, when you receive the product, you receive it here in the inbound staging area, and then here you decide like which storage area, type it has to move. So you see here, right, different kind of boxes. So you can let different storage type. B041 is one kind of different storage type. So in the particular area, for time being, you can understand that this particular area, you can mention it, you can tag it in the system that this is a different storage type. In this storage type, there will be different racking available and how we are storing material, right? So the different racking type, we will be naming storage bin also, because storage type, bin is directly mapped to storage type. Okay, so in this way it works. You receive the product, material will be received here from the docking area, and then it will move to different storage bins to store the material. And also if quality inspection, it will move here, and then from there it will move. Okay, we have consolidation, deconsolidation process in place, and also the production supply. It integrates the production system. Okay, so for example, in this warehouse, here there will be some manufacturing unit attached. Okay, near the warehouse. So the material, once production is completed, it directly received. Okay, received, and then goods receipt will happen, and this is the product. Again, store the materials here, right, in the appropriate bin. So this is one concept. And also the outbound. In the outbound, you see, right, the door is here, and then we pick the material here for the outbound. Okay, and then we pick the material, receive here, packing. If any packing is needed, or if it is a bulk, we directly send. Okay, and then once it is packing, then it will move here, and then it will dock into the particular truck, and then it move away. Okay, in case of any blocking the stock, then we move it here, and then any damages we go to the scrap. And this is all about the warehouse operations. Okay, along with this, we have the internal movement, how the internal movement happens. For example, we have one material here, you want to move it here in this bin from B0141 to B051 due to some reason, right? Then internal movement will come into picture, moving the stock internally. There are no requests will be created. Okay, so that's all about the design. And also the architecture wise, EWM has different options. It has master data and transactional data. Okay, so the traditional ERP, it has the master data, material master, vendor master, then customer master, plant, shipping area. Okay, in SCM, in EWM box, we call it as product. Okay, in material will be called as product here, and then a vendor customer jointly together as a business partner, and then they call it as location here. Okay, in EWM. And also the plant is represented as business partner, and shipping point will be represented as supply chain unit. Just a naming change. Okay, from SAP side. And then also the transactional data. In transactional data, all the inbound, outbound operation related orders will be stored, and then the data will be available. So in the inbound delivery document in ERP, in EWM, it is called inbound delivery, and the outbound delivery document is called outbound delivery order. Only the naming changes from EWM. Okay, and also the steps in EWM. So as I mentioned earlier, there are the business systems, right? Maintaining the business system group, and then if we are dealing with many systems, and assigning the logical system and then the queue type, defining a separate business system. For example, if we have different systems, defining the system, and then how we are communicating the outbound one, and creating the RFC destination. For this, we take help from the basis team. Okay, and then finally activate the business configuration set. BC sets, we call it in the EWM module. Okay, this is kind of technical connections that we used to create when we start up the project. Okay, and also the different methods for integration. Okay, when we communicate to other system, we communicate via IDOC, and then the web service, the API that we use in SOAP is now out of date. Now many system come up with the predefined APIs that we can leverage and use. Okay, REST API, that's a latest trend, and many APIs are available in build. Okay, and we call it as Telegram and EWM MFS. In EWM, we have material flow system. That's another concept where we used to interact from the different system, right, about the data. So when you integration with IDOC, so we have IDOC is one best possible interface option, because IDOC for over many years that SAP, when SAP started, we are using this methodology to communicate EWM and the automated system. Okay, mainly it will be used between to communicate within the SAP system, and also the third-party system in case of the integration to other third-party system. For this case, the translation will happen from IDOC to the different text format, other format. It will get converted and then it's sent to appropriate system. So this is the way of communicating the information, and then the transferring the stock from EWM to non-SAP system, and transfer release of multiple processing from WM to non-SAP system, and then the cancellation request from EWM to non-SAP system. And then we create the warehouse orders in EWM and how this communicate to different systems. That's the other process that we take. Okay.
Right.
And
So far, we have any doubts from the participants? Any doubts regarding this slide? Yes, Asha, I can see you raise the hand. Hello.
Hello, sir. So actually, we will be going through all these IDOCs, production integrations, quality integration, or all those in our topic. या फिर only EWM, like specific EWM, or any integration topics also we will be going through in our course, no?
Yes, you will be going through integration as well.
Okay.
Yes, Rohit, please tell me.
Just want to ask one thing, like every classes are the online classes, or do you also provide offline?
No, every session would be conducted online, live and two-way interactive, just like how this session is going on. Similarly, you can unmute yourself and you can ask all the doubts to your trainer.
Yes.
Any more questions from any of the participants we can take up for EWM?
Like one more thing I want to ask.
Yes.
Like I understand the things now, and I have also read previously in the YouTube watches. I have seen in the websites also. Like MM and SD is also covering in EWM. Without that, we cannot process the things, no?
Vignesh should take
MM
this
department,
question.
MM, SAP MM.
yeah,
and
can you
SAP.
please repeat your question? If I get over MM and SD, you are talking some. I didn't get your question correctly. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you please repeat your question?
Like I want to ask, like if we enroll for EWM,
okay,
then you people will also provide like MM and SD part also. You will in collaboration with that due to like sales and you know very well that vendor and such things are happening in the MM only. That's why. Is it so?
You are talking about the training perspective, right?
Yeah. Like
okay.
course
No.
material, like.
Okay, so Sagar, to you, the trainer is asking whether SD and MM also will be covered as part of EWM.
No. Well, Rohit, so essentially this would be a SAP EWM training, about 40 to 45 hours training what we'll be conducting. So the other two modules would not be covered, Rohit. This would be specifically on SAP EWM.
Okay. It will only be a part of EWM.
No, the training would be only on EWM. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. It
Ji.
will only be a part of EWM.
Correct.
No other modules.
Correct. If you are looking for different modules, there would be different module programs as well. This would be specifically on SAP EWM.
I got you, sir.
Great. So yes, Mr. Rao, I see that you were unmuting yourself.
Yes. In real time, how they are connected, actually EWM and most of the percentage of most of the connections from ERP to EWM, which way they are connected, EWM and ERP. and other non-SAP also, which way they are connected. And the most of the times, in real time, which way they were connected. That's what I would like to know. Vignesh.
If I understood your question correctly, you mean how the real time the different systems are connected, right, with EWM?
Yes.
So now, for example, so you want to compare between WM and EWM, or you want overall like how? Because I didn't understand your question properly. Because the EWM, as I explained, yeah.
Not comparison actually. So somewhere actually supply chain is running somewhere in this different system. So we are handling with the SAP EWM, right? So previous document like sales orders, purchase orders, something like that. All those documents and all that information are coming to the SAP EWM somewhere. They are connected, no? So the most of the times and how they are connected in real time. That's what that part, and they have experience, no? So how many most of the time how they are connected through peer, through idocs, or which way they are connected most of the times much?
No, the communication happens, it's up to project. For example, we have either communication, and then we have the web service related communication also. Okay. So now the web service, the API related communications are a trend and it's in hot now. Okay. There are many softwares that they provide inbuilt API, which we can invoke and then use their services. Okay. And for example, specifically for EWM, so what I see, right, in EWM, you do not see that much complex because we mostly deal with SAP, like dealing with the SAP system. And in case of the 3PL, the warehouse comes into picture. Yep, we do send the material related information to the other third party. So that earlier we used to have some flat file and then send via the file transfer. Now it's out of date because due to some various security reasons or something. Now the most of the part will be handled in the API or the IDOC. Okay, the IDOC, it will get translated to other different formats in their respective system. So that's the communication.
Okay. Through web services, REST API is something they are using, right? Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions from participants so far regards to SAP EWM? Okay, I shall take that as no. Yes, Vignesh sir, you can go ahead for the next one.
Okay. Okay. So here the different integrations options, okay, that is available that we just discussed, right? In WM, like how the stock movement will happen, and then how it is communicating to non-SAP system, and then from non-SAP system to the EWM, how the messages are flowing. So these are all the information that we just discussed. Okay, so different options that is available, how the task is created and how it is moved between the bins. Okay, and here the course curriculum, the external, the training roadmap. So this will be here we are at this stage. Okay, and here first we cover the environment and the integration option. Okay, like what is when we log in into the system, and then we see like what are all the options available in the system, and then the integration opportunity, and then the warehouse master data, and then transaction data. These are all the hot in EWM. Okay, the data, how we handle the data. Okay, and then the structural element, and then the master data, and then the basic process in EWM. What are all the different process that is available in warehouse management provided by SAP, and also the resourcing part, and then the different process type, it is managed internally. Okay, and then goods received for receiving the material and store it in our warehouse, and then goods issue is nothing but we are issuing the material to other warehouses or other customers. So outbound scenarios, and then how the storage control and then the warehouse order creation will happen. So this is the next part. And then the posting changes, as I mentioned, this is internal process, posting change, and then stock transfer, replacement process. When the material is about to complete, then the automatic replacement will be created. It will fill the product. And then we have the PPF, okay. We call it as post-processing framework. All the automated process will be happening here. For example, automatic printing labels. There are many aspects that we use this functionality in WM. And also integration with different systems, the quality management and production planning, different system, the integration happens, and then how we load the data, okay. These are all the different options. With that, I would request Sagar to take care. And Sagar, can you please take care of this?
Absolutely. Can you please move to the next slide
Okay.
and the next one? So, so far I would like to ask questions regards to the training, right? So this is our trainer who has more than 15 years of work experience as a senior SAP EWM consultant, right? So we only hire trainers who are certified from SAP who has delivered trainings as well. So you can just move to the next slide, sir. Yes, sir, and the next slide. So we have a couple of USPs, so which I'll be showing in the next slide as well. And I'll also be going ahead and quickly sharing my screen. So you can just move to the next slide. Yes, so let me quickly show all the participants the learning management system, what all the participants get. So let's assume once if any participants enrolls for a program, this is for an example what I'm showing. This is a SAP FICO module, what I'm showing, right? So let's say any of our participants who enrolls for this program will get a dedicated learning management system like this. I believe my screen is visible if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, great. So this is the learning management system, what you'll be getting, right? So you will be able to raise a ticket if you have any doubts or queries. You can reach out to the trainer, you can reach out to the faculty, you can reach out to our support team as well, right? So next comes the material section. So all the classes will be live and two-way interactive session. Okay. If you miss any class, you'll be able to get into the recordings and go through the recording as well. So even the materials should be given. So what I mean by materials is session PPTs, reference material, PPTs from the trainer, lab activity, right? So we focus on 80% of practical learning and 20% of theoretical learning. So for SAP EWM, all the participants would be getting 1 month of server access, or it might be extended to 2 months of server access as well, right? So that you get a real-time hands-on learning experience. So we'll make sure each and everything would be taught from the basics to advanced level. And I also shared a couple of link in the chat window, right? So even once you complete the training, we'll be happy to help you out in terms of job readiness. What I mean by job readiness is we'll be happy to help you how to build your resume, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, right? So a couple of FAQs, cheat sheets would be given so that you can land your dream job. So all this would be done in a comprehensive manner. And I would also show you this particular page of learning community. I shared the link. We got more than 43,000 followers where we are posting lot and lot of content on SAP, right? So 10 hours ago, 15 hours ago, you can see lot and lot of content on SAP, what we'll be posting. So I also insist you guys to go ahead and follow this page where we'll be getting a lot of information on SAP, EWM, SAP, all the modules, like, so whatever modules, what you're looking out for. So every single module you'll be having. See, look at this. These are the interview questions for SAP HANA EWM, right? So what are the questions, what you can expect, right? In the interview, everything would be taught in this particular program. So even at the end of the program, we have a dedicated team who will be sitting along with you and helping you out in terms of how well you should optimize your resume, how the questions, what you can expect. Each and everything would be taught from the basics to advanced level. And also these are our our page on YouTube as well. So far, any questions? Hi, Shravan. Yes, you have a doubt, you have a question? Shravan Kumar Khawar.
For certifications, do you have any dumps or any sample questions you are providing?
Yes, the terms will be
Right.
provided, Mr. Rao. And do we have any questions regards to SAP EWM for our trainer?
I think
No,
no.
no, thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be here for to assist you in case of any queries. Then we are happy to assist for all your queries. Okay, myself and Sagar also will be available.
Sure.
And yeah, if you have like, don't hesitate to ask questions. Okay, if you have questions, then we will be able to know like what help you are needed, right? For example, some basic level of question, because we come up with that stage only, right? Here,
Yeah,
like
yes,
we
yes, I
will be
understand.
having many like basic kind of doubts also, like you just clarified. So that's why we are here, so to understand the concept and to move ahead. So we are here to like take you as the next level. Okay, and then be part of that. Yeah. And also I would say like thank you very much team for joining this. Okay, so with this I
Thank
will
you.
hand over to Sagar. He'll be taking up on this.
Vignesh, I have a small question.
Yeah, please.
Sorry to interrupt. Can I have SAP EWM MFS?
MFS, yeah. So MFS is a new internal the process, okay, material flow system. So when you say MFS, so in the warehouse, you see, right, there are some tracker that will scan automatically. You see that some L type or something, right? It will scan the HO automatically rather than using the gun, right, RF gun.
Correct.
So everything. So for automated warehouse, it will be used. Okay, the material flow system is the different concept. I can say many project, like 90% of products still not used. Okay, it's about the warehouse, particular warehouse. If it's partial automated or fully automated, those kind of warehouse, they adopt the functionality. It is packaged within EWM only, the material flow system. It's a new advanced kind of tracking the system. Okay, it will scan and then it will automatically calculate and then it will create some request in the system. Okay, kind of the AI, you can say, right? Just it will capture all the information.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
So can I get that kind of training here?
So here I would hand over to Sagar here to answer. So that is more in depth in EWM module. Okay. So Sagar, can you please suggest?
That would be an advanced level training. However, there would be a couple of modules which should be covering this as well. So not to worry on that, Munaf. In fact, I'll be sharing the course curriculum as well. Once we disconnect from this session, I'll be sharing the course curriculum so that you can have a look and we can take things forward accordingly. Yes, Asha, you have a doubt. Munaf, are we clear on that? Did we have...
Thanks. And one more, if possible, EWM ABAP also, can you share the curriculum? EWM ABAP. Yeah.
Sure, Munaf. I'll be going ahead and sharing you the curriculum for EWM ABAP as well.
Sagar, I have to stop here. And if you have any question, we can approach the training also. Okay, so
Absolutely,
come up with the question. I am happy to answer all the questions.
Absolutely, Vignesh. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, team. Yeah, have a wonderful day and all the best for your future endorsement. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Any other questions from the participants? I'll be happy to address this. And if there are questions regards to the EWM, I'll convey to the same to the trainer and I'll get back with the answers to individuals over WhatsApp and personal calls. Yes, Biswajit.
I missed one point. What were the charges for this training session?
Yes, our learning consultant would be giving you a call and telling you the charges with the server, including the job readiness. So let me tell you, it would be in the range of 28 to 30,000 or 25 to 30,000. I'm not so sure precisely. However, our learning consultant would be calling you and helping out with the cost as well.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this includes server charges. This includes live training, 1 year of learning management system access with job readiness program. So each and every part would be covered. And we'll also be getting a course completion certificate from ZaranTech once you complete the sessions as well.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, Ram. If I want to only go for any self-learning videos, how it will be helpful?
Absolutely. So we have self-learning modules as well. We have monthly subscription modules. We have yearly subscription modules. Monthly subscription starts from 4,500 per month. It's just like how you have your Netflix subscription, right? So similarly, we have monthly subscription as well. where you can log in and join whichever program you want. I'm sharing you the link in the chat window.
Okay, thanks.
We have all the trainings, be it SAP, be it Workday, all the training, whatever you think of.
All latest version, right?
Absolutely latest version. Latest version. I just shared a link of Teachable, ZaranTech Teachable, so you will be able to just go through that as well. This is our page of ZaranTech Teachable. So everything, like if I believe my screen is visible, right? So you have monthly basis like $69, you have yearly basis. So whichever module you want, like you can just find a product and you can
Put
get it.
EWM ABAP. Can you put EWM ABAP? EWM.
This is on ECC.
ABAP you don't have?
Not, yeah, we don't have it. We haven't uploaded it yet. So whichever modules you're looking out for, you can always have a look in this particular modules. So you'll be getting assessments, assignments, lab documents, certification Q&A, configuration documents, each interview question, cheat sheet, what I mentioned you, each and everything would be mentioned on the Teachable platform and even the live platform as well.
Thanks.
Great. So any other questions from the participants? So our senior learner consultant would be going ahead and giving you a call and giving you more clarity with the curriculum with the start batch as well, so that you get a better clarity and take a firm decision. So if you don't have any questions, we shall drop off in 2 minutes. If you have questions, please raise your hands so that I can address it. If nobody has any doubt, we all can drop off. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Thank you so much.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.